morning dear friends. I Professor Harsha Kankavne welcomes you in my video lecture. The subject name is DBMS for BCCA Part 2 Sem 3. I am from GS College of Commerce Wardha, Faculty of BCCA Department. As you know, I am going to teach you the subject name DBMS. So the topic, whatever the in my earlier video lecture I covered the topic like classification of data model. So in the classification of data model, the level 1 is nothing but the user view or external view. So it is nothing but the overview representation, semantic representation of the subschema of all subsystem which ever present in the organization, as well as the functionality or the work which has been done by the department. So basically you just learn about the user view or external view, which is relate with the subschema of the subsystem of the organization, or you can say the MIS, Management Information System. So basically after that the classification of data model is classified into second one, and second one it is nothing but the conceptual model. So in conceptual model this is nothing but the semantic representation of schema of information system. So basically all the entities which are related with each other, the overall representation or overview of all entity and its relation, it is nothing but the schema of that information system, and this belongs to the conceptual model. This one this is the second level of classification. The third level, it is nothing but the internal data model. So what is meant by internal? Internal, it is nothing but the mapping our conceptual model into among three levels or three classification, and those three classification, it is nothing but first is a hierarchical, second one is a network. Okay, so in hierarchical model, those hierarchical model mapping we already learned in our last video lecture. Then we started the network data model, whereas network data model again having three classification. First is the simple network data model and complex network data model. So basically network data model has to be satisfied two condition. First is it is nothing but the peer to peer or set of the files which has a pair communication, association and pair transaction, or we can say the relation between the entities. So in a simple network data model, the two condition, it is nothing but it has a set of file in pair association which having only one to one or one to many association between them. So when those type of the mapped our database or entity, then it is nothing but the simple network data model. So after that the complex network data model, this is the next one or second classification which belongs from the network data model, and today's my topic, it is nothing but the complex network data model. So complex network data model, it is indicated by its name. Complex means there would be a complexity. So what is the complexity? Again it is a network data model, so it has to be satisfied the condition. Which condition? That means the set of files, okay, and pair association. So this is the one condition which is belonging from the network data model. So next, what is the next? Next is it is nothing but having many association between them. So here you saw the many association between them. So when we called this particular mapping is a complex network data model, that means it having the pair set of files with pair association and having the association many to many, at least one many to many association between the files. So this is the example of entities like subject, faculty and subject code. So in subject code there are attributes like student, this is the entity of student, and this one is a subject. So this entity student having the attributes like stud number, stud name and specialization, and second one is a entity which has faculty having the attribute faculty code, faculty name and faculty department. Again there is a subject entity which having the attribute subject code, subject name and maximum marks. Those are the field. Alternatively it is called as a attribute. Okay, so basically from those attribute and its data type we are going to store our data in the database. So basically this particular student having the association with the subject many to many. So the condition which is belonging from the complex network data model will be satisfied, and it has a pair set of files and pair association. So one to many faculty, one to many subject association, and student having many to many association. So basically this is nothing but the mapping of our data entities with the complex network data model. So after mapping our conceptual data model in this pattern, then it is called as complex network data model. Okay, so network data model having three parts. First is a simple network data model, second one is a complex, and complex belonging those two conditions satisfied. First is a set of file, second one having many to many association. For having many to many association, one or more, at least one many to many association between the files has to be mapped. So with pair, okay, with pair means pair association. So those three conditions will be satisfied by the mapping our conceptual data model into a internal data model. Then it is called, or it is called as complex network data model. So next part, from network data model, it is nothing but the limited sharing data model. Okay, or we can say the limited data model. Again, when we talking about the many to many association in between the mapping, it is difficult to map or transact or create the relation between the entity. So we have to again it to be normalized form, or convert it to be in normalized form, so that the transaction or dependency of that particular data will be not found in our database transaction. So that there is one another we can say the classification of network, or another part of the network data model, that is nothing but the limited network data model. So in limited network data model, all the files of that particular organization are divided into two parts. First is a master file and second one is a transaction file. So all entities are or all files are divided into that particular part, like master file and its transaction file, and they having the association between them like one to many. Okay, so according to that structure, like our those particular entity are converted into master and transaction file, like student master file and enrollment detail file. Then again subject master file, subject details file, faculty master file, and again the faculty details file. So basically all the entities or files are divided into two parts. One is a master and second one is a transaction file, and organize our file with its association as like master and detail file. So it is called as limited sharing or limited network data model, which is into or which is classified under the name network data model. So basically hope you can understand about the classification. So next part will be delivered by me in my next video lecture. So the overview of this topic, it is nothing but the classification of data model. In the classification we are in internal data model. Internal data model classified into three parts like hierarchical, network and relational. So basically network again classified into three parts. First is simple, next is a complex, and third one is a limited. So today's my topic is complex network data model and limited network data model. Hope you can understand. You will understand those two topics. In my next lecture, I will discuss about the relational data model. Okay, so keep watching. Be safe. Thank you.